Philippines calls for an end to China's dangerous actions in South China Sea, by Satori News. In a bold statement, the Philippines has called on China to cease all provocative and dangerous actions in the South China Sea, following an alarming incident involving the firing of flares at a Filipino aircraft. This aircraft, linked to the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, BFR, and coordinated with the Philippines Coast Guard, was engaged in routine patrols of the Philippines' exclusive economic zone to monitor and deter poachers when it allegedly came under harassment from China's military. According to a release from the Philippines South China Sea Task Force on Saturday, the aircraft found itself targeted by flares from a Chinese fighter jet on a recent surveillance mission near Shoal on August 19th. The task force condemned this act as perilous, with no provocation, and as posing a tangible risk to the Filipino personnel on board. The incident has escalated fears of a wider conflict brewing in the region, which has seen multiple hostile maritime encounters between China and the Philippines in recent months. China's stance has been to defend its actions as countermeasures. The Chinese Ministry of Foreign Affairs claimed that these measures were in response to Philippine military aircraft entering Chinese airspace over Subi Reef, which China regards as its territory, despite an international tribunal's ruling to the contrary. This incident has occurred in the backdrop of a larger context of mutual accusations of ramming vessels and other hostility at sea. The rejection by China of international legal rulings, along with the conversion of fishing atolls like Subi Reef into militarized islands equipped with extensive defense infrastructure, has further exacerbated tensions with the Philippines, as well as with other nations disputing China's expansive claims in the region. The international community, particularly the United States, an ally of the Philippines, monitors these developments with growing concern due to the vital trade routes crossing the South China Sea and the potential for military escalation. The call for cessation of such actions from the Philippines adds to the international pressure on China to adhere to norms set forth by international law and to engage in peaceful resolution of disputes. Meanwhile, the presence of the United States and its allies continues to be a contentious point for China, which insists that their military deployment constitutes a threat to regional security. This complex web of claims, legal judgments, strategic interests, and military maneuvers underscores the fragile status of peace and stability in one of the world's most critical maritime territories. Thank you for choosing Satori News.